Hello, everyone, and welcome to Your Unique Yoga. I am Marlene. We are here to talk about what is Yin Yoga. So, before I get into that, I just want to say that please like and subscribe and view into this channel because we will be doing a lot. So, what is Yin Yoga? Yin Yoga are poses that are held from 1 to 3 to 10 minutes, maybe even longer, or maybe even shorter in between. It could be a minute and a half, it could be 2 minutes of stillness. It targets your connective tissues, such as your ligaments in your bones, your joints, and of the body that are not exercised or that are not much active. So it must be done correctly, because if not, it could be hurtful. But all exercises is like that anyway. It targets the connective tissues in the hips, the pelvis, and the lower spine. Now, when we talk about Yin Yoga, we mainly talk about the Yin and the Yang, and they are related according to the Taoism essence of all the life, which is called Qi. So the energy and breath of air. Now you have Yin poses and you have the Yang poses. So the Yin poses is really passive, it's slow, it's dim, it's sound, it's solid, it's cold, it's dark. Now the Yang poses is light, it's hot and active, it's rapid, it's bright, it's fire, and it's energy. It's the difference between the two. Now, the true history of Yin Yoga originated from the ancient India and bounded by the Indian Ocean. Tamil has a high, rich culture, language and literature, music, art, dance, etc. Lots of things. And there were two gurus that was responsible for introducing Yin Yoga. Now, I'm not going to say their names because it's a copyright issue. I'm just not going to put out names like that unless I have permission to do so. And I don't, but there are two gurus that were responsible for Yin Yoga going into China. So they had like a spiritual bond between the two of them, and their efforts led Yin Yoga in China, and that's how they spread the knowledge. Now, in modern day times, we have 4 yoga gurus that is responsible for Yin Yoga in today's times. And again, I'm not going to mention their names either on that because of copyright issues. Not permitted to just say people's names and things like that. But there are 4 people involved, and one of them is a female as well. And they brought Yin Yoga to modern day times. Now, you can look that up. You can Google it, see if you can find it. And look it up. I'm quite sure you will find it if you look it up. And see the true history in modern day time of our Yin Yoga practices and how they brought it to fruition today. Now, Yin Yoga is based on the meridian system. There are your energy channels, and if there's a problem in your meridian system, where the meridians may be blocked, yoga will bring them back. By practicing yoga, it will bring that back. It'll bring those energy channels back. And those energy channels is based on the vital energies, such as Chai, which is Chinese culture, or Qi. Some people say Qi. Prana is the Indian culture, and Kai is the Japanese culture in the vital energies. Now, meridian and yoga practice seems to go hand in hand together. We have on the meridian side, which is your the muscle tissues, which will bring you to the yang. Now, that's the muscle tissues bringing you to the yang. And meaning that there's elasticity in your muscles. There's a rhythm of movement with your muscles, the contractions of it, the relaxations of the muscles. And in the yin part, which is basically the connective tissues, it's more on the plastic side, it's more gentle, it stresses stimulations. The meridians is present in the connective tissues. So we have the yang and we have the yin. So they're two different sides to that. Now, when it comes to yin yoga plays with your muscles and your connective tissues. Now, the meridians connect to different organs of your body. Now, on the inside, the meridians can connect to the kidneys, the soles of your feet, the spine, the calves, your liver, your abdominal, your lungs, and also your throat and eye. Where on the yang side is your urinary bladder, the gallbladder, your hips, your legs, your eyes to forehead. For an example of that is, let's say if you do the butterfly pose, where your legs are crossed, half crossed, touching each other, the soles of the feet touching each other. Or if you're doing the saddle pose, where you're leaning all the way back with your hands back and you're lying down on your back. Now, these meridians are connected because with the butterfly, you are expressing the inside, which is the calves of your feet, your spine, and also the soles of your feet. So that's going to be the inside of it. And as well as the saddle pose, it's mostly connecting with your hips, your legs, and your urinary bladder as you lay back. So they're connected together as these meridians are connected. So yin yoga is usually practiced by people who do not have any injuries. It's very different from restorative. We talked about restorative earlier in the other video. But they so-called somehow not really connected, because with the yin yoga, you don't have to have injuries of any kind. But with the restorative yoga, if you're having certain conditions and arthritis problems and things like that, you will do restorative, which everybody would love to have that, especially when they have conditions. So when you're doing yin yoga, it's a practice where you are holding a pose for about a minute. Some people may not be able to do that. Some people may be able to start off with 30 seconds. However level that you can start off with will be the best for you. It could be 30 seconds, it could be a minute, it could be 2 minutes, 3 minutes, but it takes time to get to that level. It's not an easy thing to do because you really are in control of your breath. You have to be very, very control of your breath and how you are breathing into the pose. There will be times when you are holding the pose, especially if you're very new at it, that your body may kind of react to it. It may get shaky, it may get a little nervous, and things like that, but that passes with time as long as you are practicing it. But you have to do it in stillness. You have to not do too much fidgeting. So that takes time to do. And you will get there once you continue doing the practice of it. And most of the times when you start out, I would say about 30 seconds is good to a minute. It's a very good start. And the poses, they have specific poses for yin yoga. It's not all the poses that we do in yoga that are for yin yoga. They have specific poses that are done, and we will do that. Now, I basically do yin because I found out that when I was doing all the other vinyasas, the hathas, legionnaires, and all of them, that my body really, really liked it, but then it didn't like it. So it was like I had to find which way to balance myself, which would be good for me. So when I started doing the yin, I said, wow, I fell into the yin so nicely. so great. I held my poses for like 3 minutes straight. Now I can do it for 5. And it was like I found something that works for me where I was not really pushing as hard or not giving so much that I would just be discouraged. Because you can easily get discouraged when you do yoga at times, because people think you really have to go crazy with it, but you really don't. You just have to find your edge. You just have to find what fits for you. And if vinyasa is for you, then you do vinyasa. If hatha is for you, then you do hatha. If yin yoga is for you, then you do yin yoga. You got to find what fits for your body, what they call finding your edge, especially when you get into a pose. Because yoga, truthfully, is challenging. It could be difficult. It's challenging. I think it's more challenging than it is difficult, because you have control of how you want to fit your body to a pose. You have that control. And it's a challenging thing to do, but the more you do it, the more better you become at it, the more better that it fits for you. So on this channel, we're going to be basically doing some vinyasa, some hathas, but we're mostly going to be doing yin yoga, and we're also going to be doing restorative. So we're going to go into all of those little energies because they just flow so great together. And you're also going to you're first going to learn how to do the 84 beginner level asanas, because that is important to know. You got to know how to do those poses because it's required in the beginning level. So we're going to be getting into that. So this is going to be, I believe, my last speak on yoga and what it's all about and everything. I did a lot on it so far. We're going to catch up on maybe some other things, but not now. But we are going to be doing our first class, and we're going to learn how to do the very first pose out of the 84 asanas in our next video. So hope you like and subscribe to this video, and hope you like and see you on the mat. Namaste. Hello everyone, and welcome to Your Unique Yoga. I am Arlene. Today we're going to continue to talk about the benefits of Yin Yoga. Now we all know that Yin Yoga, when we do Yin Yoga, we're doing it through the timing of holding a pose for like 1 minute to 3 minutes to 5 minutes to 10 minutes or maybe even longer. But while we're holding those poses, there's a lot of benefits. And some of the benefits you will find kind of amazing. Now, one of the benefits is that it improves our range of motion and flexibility. Now, passively, it lengthens our muscles through stressing the fascial bags that wrap the muscle fibers. And this is especially useful for larger fibers, more stubborn muscles groups, such as the hamstrings and the abductors. Now, it also stimulates the growth of fibroblasts, which are the cells that are responsible for creating collagen, elastin, and water-loving particles that hydrate our tissues and joints. That's important. That's a game changer. That is really amazing. And it makes our ligaments thicker and stronger through greater collagen production. Now, we all want collagen because collagen is what makes our skin look so beautiful and make it look supple. It makes it look strong. It makes it look like it's not falling down and falling apart. So collagen is a good thing, and Yin Yoga provides that the longer we do it. So now the reason why it keeps our skin moisture, and not only more moisture or hydrated, that it provides rooms for the cells to migrate through the exterior cellular matrix. So it's a type of complex thing that is really explained in a way that we probably really don't understand. But when you really look at yoga, and you really look at especially Yin Yoga, you're holding a pose for a while, it's amazing how that much timing can do for your skin. and what it does for your skin. So it really does do a lot, and it's a wonderful thing too. Now, another benefit that it does that also is that it also, Yin Yoga, it energizes you. It energizes your body. So that's another benefit as well. It awakens, enhances the balance of the prana. It slows down the whirling through the mind. It stimulates and awakening other energy levels as well. And it replenishes the store of our jig in our kidneys, which in turn help our organs function properly. So it hits our organs in a way that we may not even imagine. Now, another part that it does, it also helps in our minds, our mental and emotional benefits as well. And one of the biggest things is stress. We all go through it. Sometimes we don't even know that we're under stress. But technically, we really are under stress every day. Some of us knows that we are. Some of us doesn't know that we are. But our body goes through stress. And as soon as you do Yin Yoga and you go into that timing, our stress levels begins to evaporate as soon as we pay attention to our breath. That's why in yoga, your breath is the main thing that we pay attention to. It's very important because it helps the stress level declines, and it benefits your blood pressure drops, your heart rate slows down, your immune system reactivates, your digestive system improves, and inflammation decreases. Remember earlier I talked about inflammation and how our body normally does do its thing to provide inflammation, but if you have too much, it's not a good thing. So you want to tone that down. And Yin Yoga, all of yoga does these things. But Yin Yoga tends to pay attention to it more because you're holding a pose for a while. So as we do Yin Yoga and as we add these things to our daily practice, you are going to see a change in your body if you keep up with it. You will see a change. So pay attention to when you're doing yoga and have a before and after of yourself. And pay attention to how and where it works, because you're going to see a change. And it's always for the better. So I hope you like this video. I hope you subscribe to our channel. We are going to be doing a lot of great things. It's great to try to hear from you. It's nice to say something to us. And hit that subscribe button. We got some views, but we want some subscriptions. We want some people that's like, yeah, this channel. It really, really helps the channel so much. Because now I see that it's helping you. You're getting something from it. And don't be afraid to learn something. Because every day you learn something different from everyone. And yoga is a good place to be. And it's a good thing to do. And I'm glad I'm doing it. So I hope you like and subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you